Okay, hello everyone. Just getting started here. If it's your first time here, my name is Robin Shaw, and I'm a Canadian teacher living and teaching in Korea. I've been in Korea almost 20 years, and I do live streams every night. I teach English. You can see the schedule. The schedule might change Sunday, or tomorrow. Be sure to check. I might change the schedule, but today is Saturday, and Saturday is game day. We're gonna play a game. This might be the last time we play a game. We'll see how it goes. And then tomorrow, I'm going to teach about gerunds tomorrow. So that's a very important lesson tomorrow. So be sure to watch that. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking the chat just to see who's here. Layla's here. Prakar, Dila, Ziad, Diallo. Diallo came very early. Omani's here. Ferhantu. I'm just gonna call you by your YouTube name. Carrie Page, Abdul Muntalib, Hannah's here. Oh, we have Torshiro Mizuno. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, Toshiro, so welcome. My name's Robin. Jihan is here. Tika's here. Kim Byung-woo is here. Hi, teacher. Kim Byung-woo. Why aren't you out playing with your friends? It's Saturday night in Korea. Hello, teacher from Anfal. Fernando German. I'm not going to say that. Morales. Fernando, welcome. Jero Lucas. Hello from Brazil. Hello from... Well, I'm Canadian, but I live in Korea. Lofty Guy is here. And again, okay, I don't remember the Chinese name. What was your Korean name? It's always helpful if you put your name in English, your YouTube name in English. That helps me to say your name. So some of you use Arabic, some of you use Chinese. Well, I can read English and Korean, but other people can't read Korean. So if you guys are asking questions, yeah, one song, it would be very helpful to everyone if you had your name in English, because people know who you are and they know what questions you're asking. It's up to you, but that's very helpful to everyone. All right, so welcome to the game night. This is the... Move out of there. This is the introduction. We're going to go in the topic today. The topic is just game. And then usually after the game, I'll do an English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, you got to wait until after the game, all right? I'm not going to answer any English questions during the game. Okay, guys? I think my voice is not very good today. I just noticed. How does my voice sound? Do I sound different? Maybe I'll drink some water. High five. High five is here. Oh, Nari, we have a special guest. Carrie says, I thought you have a cold. I don't have a cold, but I don't know. All right, anyway, let's start the game. Oh, before I start the game, I have to do my support me. I'm getting new teachers for the channel, and as I say, I do this for free, but other teachers, they want something. I'm not the best teacher, so it's buy me and the other teachers a cup of coffee once a month. That's what I'm asking for. If you appreciate our teaching, my teaching, and you've learned, buy me a cup of coffee every month. Or if you really love my teaching, buy me dinner once a month. If you have no money, that's okay. I know the feeling. There's other ways to help this channel. Like it, comment, and share it. Tell your friends to come here. Tell your rich friends to come here. All right. Thank you for your. Some of you have started to support me, and thank you very much. Really, that's all support helps me. Everything here helps me. All right. Before I start the game, I'm just going to take a last look in the chat. You know, if you're watching this, you got to log into YouTube to participate in the chat and the game. I highly recommend it. Angel's here. I think I said hello to Dila. Oh, well, Lily is Layla. She thinks I am a perfect teacher, and I hope you continue thinking that, because I think maybe only you think that. Layla, I'm not the perfect teacher, but I try. I try to help students sincerely. But certainly, sometimes when I'm teaching, it's a little strange. I'm not the perfect teacher. All right, Wan Song Kang, thank you. That's more helpful to me and the other people here. All right, you are the best teacher that I have ever seen so far. When I meet you someday, one day I will buy a meal. Okay, thank you, Nari. Oh, Diallo, your internet's bad. That's bad. Okay, let's get into the game. I don't want to waste too much time on the introduction. All right, so it's doing live stream games. This is getting more difficult. So this might be the last game we play, unless I can think of better games. If you guys have suggestions for future games, please tell me in the comments under the game videos. So I'd like to, it's hard to get good ideas for live stream games. So if you got any ideas, tell me in the comments below the videos. Today's game, it's called Survey Says. Now, it's a little bit important to know what is a survey. Everyone go to your dictionary. What is a survey? That's an important word to know. A noun. Oh, Reina. Oh, Rahul's here. Keep the live. What is a survey? Someone go to the dictionary, put the definition here. Tell me what a survey is as a noun. Or verb. Wipe? What do you mean, wipe? Research. Yes, it's a type of research. Just survey. Don't worry about says. That's my title. All right, Tika. Say hello to Aman. Everyone's late. Don't worry, we're a little bit late getting into the game. Survey? Oh, quick eye. Quick eye. Here, I'll write it here. In my image, I got the wrong spelling. Oops. But I can fix that right now. All right, what's the survey? All right, the survey is when, let's see, when you want to ask people questions. You get a piece of paper and you go outside and you want to ask people questions or opinions about something. It could be about politics, or it could be about, let's see, it could be about anything. You want to ask people's opinions on something. So you go outside on the street and you have a piece of paper or a sheet with questions. And you ask the people, what's your opinion about this? What's your opinion about this? And you are taking a survey. You're taking a survey. So you're asking questions to people. So that's the name of the game. And let's move on to the rules. You guys will understand. All right. Just got to make sure the survey has the correct spelling there. So when you're asking the survey, you have to think, what would Americans answer? For the game today, you're always thinking, what would Americans answer? So someone asked Americans the questions I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you 10 questions. And these questions were asked to Americans. And Americans gave their answers. So when you give your answer to the questions, you have to think, what would Americans say? All right, that's very important to the questions. All right. I'm just setting up the question. Make sure the questions are correct. All right. So in America, they asked Americans these questions. Now, these are the most common American answers. We're going to do a quick example. We're going to do a quick example. So here's example one, where there's only one example. So this is a question they asked Americans. What is a name a man might call his wife? All right, so you guys, this is just an example. What is a name a man might call his wife? What kind of names would a man call his wife? All right, so Hi-Fi says lady, honey, dear, honey, babe, honey, dear, hey honey, hun, sweetie, honey. Oh, you guys know all these words very well. How come you know these words very well? All right, so for the example, This is just the example. So the winner of this would be anyone who wrote honey, because 42% of Americans chose honey. So the winner of this would be anyone who wrote honey. And let's see, I'm checking here. Firhantu wrote honey. Dila wrote honey. Tika, wrote babe. Babe was second. So Duck YouTube wrote honey. Hun, I'll give Hun to Carrie Page, sweetie. All right, so you can see the top answer is honey. So you guys are trying to get the top answer, all right? And if you see 42%, 31%, 15%, 5%, you're going to say, well, that's not 100%. I didn't put all the very small answers. I just put the main answers. All right, let's go on to question 2. Or question 1. That was the example. This is question 1. Now you're thinking like an American. What is the top answer? What is something a woman puts in her purse? What is the top answer? What do you think an American would say for a top answer? What is something a woman puts in her purse? Of course, the purse is her bag and she puts something. So you're looking for the top answer. All right, so you guys, phone, makeup. You're looking for the top answer. Makeup, makeup, makeup. Cosmetics is makeup. Makeup, money. Lipstick is makeup. Makeup, money. So we got phone, money, makeup, credit card, lip balm. So what do you think is number 1? Handkerchief. For number 1, Nari, what's the number 1 thing? A mirror. Ooh, Thiago, you think that's number 1? My guess would be the phone, but I know the answer. It's not the phone, not the mobile phone. All right, so the answer, anybody who chose makeup. That was what Americans said was the most common thing they put in their purse. So all the people who put makeup, you're correct. Mobile phone was second, then mirror, then credit cards, then money. And then there were some other things, but I just put the main things. Yeah, high five. Sir, I don't know about Americans. You got to think about Americans. What would Americans think? All right, we're going on to the next one. Number 2. Question 2. What do people usually lose? What do people usually lose? I lost my... What do people usually lose? What can you lose? What's the number 1 answer? Oh, Ali Hadi Yusuf. Friends? You lose friends? That's a sad thing. Pakar's key. Dila bag. Phone. Key. Wallet. Money. Purse. You lose your purse. Oh, Jihan. Confidence. You lose confidence. That's very... You lose your boyfriend, girlfriend. You lose lovely, love, cards, key, phones. The mobile phone. Well, the top answer for Americans, keys. Keys was the top answer. So they, the Americans said in the survey, keys, then mobile phone, money, weight, contact lens, eyeglasses, wallet, and earring was something they lose. Nobody said friends. Nobody said their bag. These were the top answers for something they lose. All right, number 3, next question. What food gets stuck in your teeth? What food gets stuck in your teeth? Duck YouTube. Key always in our bag. Why lose? Not always. Meat, chicken, beef, meat. That depends on every country. Well, we're talking about, what would Americans say? Chili? Meat is M-E-A-T. Chicken. Florin, hello. Twizzlers. Oh, Carrie. Chicken. What food gets stuck in their teeth? What kind of food do Americans eat? Donuts. Vegetables. Beef. Pizza. Burgers. Fish bone. Burger. French fries. French fries don't usually get stuck in the teeth. Lipstick is... You eat lipstick? We're talking about food. Unless Angel's answering previous. Chocolate. Meat. All right. I'm going to go on to the answer. The top answer... Nobody said this, which is corn. So 37% of Americans answered on the survey that when they eat corn, probably corn on the cob, that the corn gets stuck in their teeth. Meat, a lot of you guys put meat, beef, why not, stuff like that. And then popcorn. Number 3, candy, nuts, and peanut butter, because Americans have a lot of peanut butter. So corn, yeah, Americans and Canadians eat a lot of corn. Corn on the cob. Gets stuck in the teeth. My guess would have been popcorn, but there it is, corn. Nobody got it. Nobody got that answer. You're not thinking like Americans. All right, next one. What is the smartest animal? Again, you're what would Americans say for the, what would Americans answer for this? Carrie Page, dog, dolphin, chimpanzee, dog, cat, fox. Florin, human is the smartest answer, but what would Americans answer? Monkey, parrot, oh. A dog, eagle, cat, ant. High five, do you think Americans would say ant is the smartest animal? Ant is an insect. Mouse, deer. Rat? I don't think Americans would choose rat as a smart. Well, rats are smart, but I don't think... Horse, donkey. All right, I think a lot of you got that because Ziad, yeah, all right. So Ziad's giving the perfect answer. I think Americans would say dog or cat. That's how you should be thinking, Ziad. Oh, Sajad. All right. Tom and Jerry. All right, I gotta give you the answer. So, yeah, they said dog. 29% of Americans chose dog. Remember, this is not science. This is just their quick opinion in a survey. Monkey, dolphin, cat, fox, horse, parrot. All of you said these. All of you said these answers. So I think a lot of you got dog. Americans love dogs. Well, I don't know. They put cat down there. I think cats. Well, dogs are pretty smart, but cats are smart in a different way. All right, next one. Here we go, number 5. What do people try to keep very clean? What do people try to keep very clean? What do you think is the number 1 answer in America? All right, I'm checking here. So Al Hadi Yusuf, cars, good answer. Atika, toilet, the bath, take a bath. What item or something they make clean? Washroom, clothes, body, face, teeth. Brush your teeth, hands, teeth, nails, bathroom, toilet. Beard. Well, most Americans, that's an answer, but that's not the top answer, Charlie. Teeth. Well, yes, the answer to this question, most Americans in the survey chose teeth. They chose many things. So, Florin, I think you said teeth first. Anyone who put teeth, that was the top answer. Second was eyeglasses, and I don't think anyone put eyeglasses. Like, you want to clean your eyeglasses, right? Bathroom, car, dishes, windows, house, kitchen. So these are things that Americans chose to be clean. Of course, there's others. I didn't put others. I just took the most common. All right, next one. Question 6. What place has the longest lines of people? What kind of place? You're going to see a line of people. What would be the top answer? Cinema, Disneyland, restaurants, cafe, rent paying, a place to pay rent, yes. Fast food, phone store. All right. Wonsan Kang, same as Kerry. Amusement park, train station, bus station, Japanese restaurant. Which place? Food store. Korean restaurant. Mac? What do you mean Mac? McDonald's? KFC? Those places have long lines. The theater, the restaurant. Ziad, Game City like Disneyland. Well, we don't call that Game City, Ziad. We call that amusement parks. We don't call Game City. Those are called amusement parks. Library, there's lines. The toilet. That's your second. Are you changing your answer, One Song? All right, guys. So Americans, when asked the same question, yeah, they chose the amusement park, like Disneyland. Carrie and One Song, you got that. Parks. Amusement park, they chose a supermarket, movie theater, bank, restaurant, concert, sports games, and the airport. I would have chose amusement park, but my number 2 would have been airport. But America, that was the answers they gave. Okay. All right, I'm going to go on to the next question. I like this one. What is the most common word a mother says to her child? Yusuf, that means I'm not suitable to America. That's funny, Yusuf. What's the most common word the mother says to her child? Don't touch it. Say mama, dear, sweetie. Be careful. Online game can be paused. Baby, don't do that. The most common word. Oh, Florin, I can't post your comment. Don't come late, sweetie, her name. Not her name, but did you do your homework? Hey, the mom says to her child, hey you. Be careful, baby. Do your homework. Take care. You guys have to think. No, you guys need better answers. You need better answers. Listen. You guys are not thinking like Americans. Candy. Honey. I love you. Okay, Atika. All right, guys. The most common word the most common word a mother says to her child when this question is asked to Americans, the most common word they say is no. And then don't. I love you. Be quiet. Clean your room. Don't touch. Brush your teeth. Wash your hands. So the most common word, in their opinion, was just no. No. Isn't that the most common word you say to your children? Florin, yeah, you said love. No. Well, peace in your country, you say yes to children? Yes. Mommy, can I eat cake for dinner? Yes. Carrie, I always say that to everyone. Omani, Americans, this was a survey for Americans. All right, Tika. Next one. Let's move on. Which occupation uses a whistle? That's the little machine. The whistle. Which occupation? Occupation is a job. Trainer, police officers, lifeguard, police, a coach. Al-Hadi Youssef, referee, police, safeguards. Those are lifeguards. At the beach is a lifeguard. Most of you are putting police. But I'm going to tell you something that in America, I don't think the police use whistles. Not so much as other countries. When I travel around the world, I see a lot of police in other countries using whistles, but not in America. Sajjad, referee. All right, guys. Lifeguards use whistles, yes. Anfel. So I'm going to go back to the first answer was Al Hadi Yusuf. You think you don't think like American. Well, you do think like an American because Americans, they love sports. They got all the sports leagues, NBA, Major League Baseball, and NFL football and hockey. And every day they're watching referees, the people that make sure everyone's following the rules in the sports games. So they chose referees. So I think 3 of you chose referee. Good job. And yeah, they chose police as number 2. Coach, trainer, gym teachers, and then lifeguard was only 3%. That's what Americans. Florin, I don't think like a regular Romanian nor American. I know Florin. Security. All right, next one. What is something that has a long life? For Antu, that's what they chose. Tax, elephant, snake. What would Americans say? Battery. What is something? So something could be an animal, an object. It could be something, anything. A calendar, a turtle, a human, engine, tortoise. TV subscription, a garden, TV. What is something that has a long life? A tree, a building? Eraser. That's a clever answer. Bacteria. Yeah. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, you're too smart. You're smarter than Americans. A house, a crow, a light, democracy, family. All right, guys. Well, the answer to this one, what Americans would say, they chose a turtle. Because turtles live long. And they chose tree, elephant, battery, people, cat, and then the light bulb. You put the light, they chose light bulb. So some of you got turtle and tortoise, very similar. Some of you said tree. Ziad said the elephant, and of course Dila said the battery. Yeah, one Sung Kong turtle, Farhad turtle. All right, there's one more question. Smart user, hello. One more question. What is something that you wish you could do faster? What is something that you wish you could do faster? So what would Americans choose for number 1? I want to learn foreign languages faster. Everyone wants to learn foreign languages. Tasks? What do you wish you could do faster? What would the Americans say? Homework, getting a job, going to work, eating. Tika, you want to eat faster? Oh, Idhama, Sarah. No. You said a bad word. You go in the penalty box. Work, cleaning house, sleeping, traffic jam, getting through the traffic jam, cleaning, running, eating, marathon, marry, having a house, getting a house, sleeping. Oh, you want to sleep faster? Thinking, work, driving. Oh, travel. I don't want to travel fast. I want to travel slow. Passing the traffic jam and crowds. Win the lotto faster. Get dressed. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Florian. Be nice, Florian. Buy a car. Well, the number one answer. They want to type. They wish they could type faster. Work fast, read fast, run, lose weight. They wish they could lose weight faster. Walk faster, make money, think faster, and drive faster. So a little bit different than your. Well, you guys said this, but I don't think anyone said type. Wouldn't you like to type faster? Or maybe you already type fast. All right, so that I just asked 10 questions to test this game. And I have a few questions for you. Which answer was the most shocking? And would your country have similar answers? Which one was the most shocking? And would your country have similar answers? If we ask these questions in your country, would your country answer the same way? Ziad, corn. Yeah. Reina, totally different. Leila, I'm slowly in typing. Last answer about the typing. I think at work, more and more when we're working with computer, I wish I could type faster. Corn and type. Corn. Referee. Yeah, well, Ziad, there's, Americans love their sports. Corn, yeah. Corn gets, when you have we call it corn on the cob. So it's like that. And we're biting the corn. It gets stuck in your teeth. What's the point of having the skill of typing fast? You write faster. You get your work done faster. All right. Number 2. I don't remember number 2. As example, the makeup. I think makeup would be the same for your country, right? Makeup is the same as your country. Makeup or mobile phone, which is it in your country? Makeup. And things you lose. Keys or mobile phone, money. What would be your country? Mobile phone. All right, all right. And yeah, you guys were shocked with this one. Corn. I can understand corn, but remember, my first choice was popcorn, because always when you eat popcorn, it's stuck in the teeth. But meat, candy, nuts, peanut butter. So which food would you think number 1 in your country? In your country, which food sticks in your teeth? Meat here and butter. Butter doesn't stick in the teeth. It melts. Hamburgers. Dila says corn too. Dila, you're American. Meat. All right. All right, candy. And the smartest dog, your country people would say the same. Diallo, makeup was shocking for me. Makeup? Women always carry makeup. Your country, the cat would be number one? Oh, yes. Cat. We would choose dolphins. Well, dolphins are probably, scientifically, probably dolphins are the smartest if we go scientifically, but Americans, this was the smartest animal, Newman Jeffrey. What was the smartest animal? According to Americans. Cats, parrots. All right. And what's something, oh, horse. What's something that you clean? And of course, most Americans put teeth. And I think, but nobody's from here chose eyeglasses, which was interesting. Diallo, cat for your smart animal, or cat for something you clean? Florin, I clean my English, your skin. The kitchen, the bathroom. Newman. Oh, the animal is ant. Ant is not an animal. That is an insect. Teeth. Teeth is E-E-T-H. Sajad. And then I'm going to go 6. Places with long lines. Is this the same in your country? Because in Canada, America, even Korea, and places I travel, always the amusement park has long lines. So I would agree with the amusement park. Cinema? An airport. Yeah, Procar. The supermarket has long lines. Maruthu, she's talking about the smart animal, rabbit. Rabbits are smart. The sports game, restaurants, the banks. Here in Korea, the amusement parks are busy, but the supermarket, movie theater, bank, restaurant, not so busy. Yeah, Diallo, I know. I was just kidding about cat. And of course, the most common word you say to your children or your child. What, moms? Do you agree? The most common word is no. Don't. Number 3 is I love you. No. Don't. Be careful. Clean your room. Stop. That's a good one, Raina. Stop. Get out. Do your homework. Please. Oh yeah, please clean your room. Please be quiet. Please don't touch. Please brush your teeth. Please wash your hands. So that would be a clever answer. Florin, yeah, maybe mothers say I love you. Yeah, mothers want to always say I love you, but mothers get angry too. Yeah, stop playing the game. Turn off the game. All right. And yeah, in your country, the whistle, I think, yeah, at that time, most of you put police, right? Which was the police. But I would agree with the American answer of referee, because police, there's more referees with whistles than police with whistles in America. Traffic police. Anfel, the referee in your country. The gym teacher. Referee. All right. And this was something that has a long life. And the Americans chose turtle, but turtles, they live over 100 years, right? Actually, I think the tortoise lives over 100 years. Well, people too. He shows a light bulb. My lovers, hello. We're almost finished the game. We are finished the game. We're just doing a quick review. Yeah. Human stupidity has the longest life. Tree. Omani says tree. Anfeld tree. Atika tree. Win people. Where do you live? I'm Canadian, but I live in Korea. And yeah, the last one, you guys really disagreed. The typing would be #1 in your country. But you can see typing and work, they seem to be connected because you're typing at work. So to improve your work, type faster. Maybe that's why they chose that. Well, yeah, that's you want to work and make money faster. Anfeld ching, make money. Atika wants, Atika wants to read faster. Oh, money, I'm good in typing. All right, guys, that was the game. I'll switch to the English Q&A. So if you guys have any English questions, let me know and I will try to help. Type smart user. I need to think faster than anybody. Yeah, I watched the movie Lucy too. Tika, a man has question for and with. I need example sentences. Because for and with, they can be used in so many ways, Tika. So many ways. I couldn't even guess what her question is. I need example sentences. Florin, good question here. He's asking pronunciation. What's the difference in pronunciation between Jim and Jim? Well, Florin, do you hear a difference? The first one, Jim. The second one, Jim. Did you hear a difference? Well, there is no difference. The only difference is spelling. The sound is the same, Florin. So a common man's name is Jim. And we go exercise in the gym. Same pronunciation. Turtle. Yusuf, turtle. Grace, it's Saturday night, but I came home early. I did my best anyways in order to see your live stream. What a great student. Well, Grace, we just finished the game. Welcome to the English Q&A. If you have any questions, Grace, let me know. Subrata Sarkar. How to speak like a native speaker. Well, Subrata Sarkar, you have to go to an English-speaking country if you want to speak like a native speaker. Where are you living now, Subrata Sarkar? Shiham Nasser. Lucy is a movie. Hungry and hungry. It's the same word. Hungry. Are you talking about the country, Hungary? Oh, Shiham Nasser, my favorite movie. When in this sentence, is this sentence using an idiom? She has eaten more salt than you have eaten rice. I don't know, Win. I've never heard that. This is a Chinese phrase, not an English phrase. This is what people use in, this expression is used in the Chinese language. Maybe someone translated it to English, but it's not an English. I think that's a proverb. So win, that's not English, that's Chinese. I think it's a Chinese proverb. All right, Omani, see you. Carrie, why did you wear a hat today? Yeah, that's a correct sentence. I wore a hat because it's game day. I don't have to teach. Deal with it. Layla, could I send my participation about topic yesterday here if you don't mind? Layla, you got to write it in the comments of yesterday's video, not here. Write it in the comments of yesterday's video and I will reply. Tortoise, turtle difference. The tortoise is living on land and the turtle lives in water. I'll just check that. I learned that earlier this week. Yeah, the tortoise lives on land and the turtle lives in the water. Smart user, it was my first day, had fun. You're doing a great job. Thank you, smart user. I'm here every day. Today I had a few spelling mistakes, but I fixed those. I have to make these things very fast. My PPT is very fast and always there's spelling mistakes. Sometimes you guys see the spelling mistake and sometimes nobody mentions them. Money, okay. Florin, is there a difference in pronunciation between, I think, button, T-T-O-N, button, and butt-tone? Well, one would be a word, button, and the other is butt-tone, 2 words. So yes, there is a big difference. Now, if you put butt-ton sounds similar, but still it's 2 words. All right, from India. Okay. Sarkar. Ziad, what is the right word? I need thousands dollars or dollar because they're dollar instead of dollars. No, I need $1,000. You should plural dollars. Now you can use $1,000 as an adjective. So if I said that is $1,000 car. Now in that case, I'm using $1,000 as an adjective. We don't put an S on dollar. Okay, I hope that's very important English that a lot of people don't know, that when we're using adjectives. Grace, can I ask a one-trick pony mean? I don't use that expression, but a one-trick pony is usually someone who only has one skill. And maybe they got famous because they only have the one skill. And when you ask them to do something else, they can't do anything else. They just have one trick, one skill, or one talent. Farhad Turdaliev, how long does your online classes usually last? They last between 60 and 90 minutes. 60 and 90 minutes. Every day. Same time. Smart user, what is the easiest way to improve pronunciation faster? Well, smart user, my philosophy is, do you have a pronunciation problem? And a lot of students think they have a pronunciation problem because they don't have an American accent or a British accent. Now, my philosophy is nobody watching me now needs an American or British accent unless you're living in America or the UK. All right? If you're not living in America or the UK, you do not need an American or British accent. To me, what is good pronunciation? Good pronunciation means when you speak to someone and they understand every word. It doesn't matter how you say the words, but if they understand the word, that means you have perfect pronunciation. So, smart user, I would love to hear you speak. Join my WhatsApp group if you haven't already. Send a voice note, and I will give you feedback on your pronunciation. If your pronunciation is terrible and I can't understand you, the first step I usually take with students with very terrible pronunciation is tell them to speak slower, all right? Because a lot of students with terrible pronunciation tend to speak too fast and you can't understand them. That's all I'm going to say, smart user, on that topic right now. I have to move on. Win. Yes, I read a book in Singapore. Okay, Win. So that's probably Chinese. I don't know. Grace, what was the game today and who was the winner and were there a prize? You got to rewatch the video. The game was, I don't know, it was a guessing game of what Americans think, and the winner was, there's many winners for each game, and I can't give a prize because there are cheaters. There's always cheaters. And even today's game, it was possible to cheat. But I didn't tell anyone it was possible to cheat. But if you could cheat on today's game, and I'm not going to tell you how. Maruthu Pendian, what is the difference between American English and British English? Three main differences. Well, there's many differences. Three main differences. You're going into the accent or the pronunciation of vowel sounds. All right, so the vowel sounds are a little bit different. That's probably the main difference. And then slang would be another difference. Slang. And the third main difference is sometimes the grammar is different on certain expressions. One that comes to mind right away is Canadian American. I'm Canadian. We would say, let's meet on the weekend. But a British person would probably say, let's meet at the weekend. So there's slight differences like that. Tika, the sentences. You are very important to this. Okay, a man sentence. You are very important to this group. You are very important for this group. Well, yeah, there's going to be a slight difference in the meaning. Let me do a quick check. And Tika, there are many rules for 2 and 4. All right, what are your example sentences? See, both are possible. You see, your sentences are that you're very important to this group. You're very important for this group. Both of those can be used. So that's easy to answer because they both can be used there. But another situation, I'm going to put different examples. And I'm going to use the internet's examples here. So in that one, I put yogurt. Yogurt is good for your digestion. You eat yogurt and digestion is your body. Good. So in that case, for is for helping. We wouldn't say yogurt is good to your digestion. That means yogurt is being nice to your digestion. So in a sentence like that, for and to, they're not equal. You can't use to there. But your example sentences, it's possible to use both, for and to. Now, Tika, I can't really get into it because I'm looking at 13 different rules with for and to, and I can't talk about all those rules. So what I can do is in the future, make a note and do a live stream in the grammar. Okay, so tell them on that. I gotta continue on. Angry, hungry. Robin, did you see Franklin slang? No, I don't know what a Franklin is. Layla, which one is correct or both are wrong? I love all of you because you are my friends. That's correct. I love all of you because you are my... Oh. No, the second one is wrong. I love all you. No, all of you. You need all of you. So the first one is correct. Second one is wrong. Grace, I came here to see you. I came here in order to see you. I came here for seeing you. What is the difference of those sentences above? Nothing. The in order to would just maybe emphasize it, but they all mean the same thing. So the first one to see and the third one for seeing, that's going to be important for tomorrow's grammar. Grace, oh, you are one trick pony of teaching. No, 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 Grace. What you said, one trick pony is a negative term. I should mention that. If you're using one trick pony, you're insulting someone. You're saying you only have one skill. You have no other skills. So I have many skills, Grace. I can teach many subjects. I'm not an English teacher. I'm a teacher of all subjects. I understand the phrasal verb move on because of you. Move on. Continue. You use this phrasal verb so often. Well, thanks for noticing, Florin. I didn't notice I said move on. But yeah, it's a common phrasal verb. Shinzumin, I want to travel to Canada because my friend is studying there. So can you tell me tips about being along with Canadian? Getting along with Canadian? Well, you know, for Korean students, where does your friend live? If it's Vancouver, you know, I don't like Vancouver. I don't like Koreans in Vancouver. And I have an old video from 2016. I'm going to share that here. It's not loading up. What's wrong? Is YouTube broken? Oh, here we go. I don't like Vancouver's or Toronto. So, I would recommend this video of why I don't like Vancouver. But to meet friends, there's apps. Get on an app, meet friends. Layla. This word doesn't mean, this word care doesn't mean worry. Is this kind of, does the word this mean this? That's how you would ask the question. Does X mean Y? Does care mean worry? Yangnesh, can you please evaluate my essay? Well, who are you, Yangnesh? Where is your essay? I'm not going to evaluate an essay in a live stream, so maybe you should contact me another way. This is me before English group, and this is me after joining English group. What do you mean, closed and open? Smart user, you check the links. Everyone check the links to join my WhatsApp. Good morning, Samuel. Grace, I watched an American drama. Maybe it was either Friends or How I Met Your Mother. These are not dramas. These are called sitcoms. Two guys were talking and a man told the other, you brought it. You brought it. It wasn't a thing. It was the conversation. Yeah, it can be a conversation. It can be an idea. I would need more context to know what they were talking about. I don't have enough information, Grace. I would have to know exactly. If you can find that clip on YouTube, I can help you, but I need more information to know what it was. Samuel, the game is over, Samuel, sorry. You brought it. You bought it? Need information. Ziad, it was a good game today. I thought it would be like last week, but it was nice. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thank you, Ziad. I try to do a different game every week, but I'll think, you know, it's hard. If you guys have any game ideas, let me know, and I'll maybe do another game next week. I don't know. Robin, I think, Robin, you don't like how English is studied in Vancouver. No, the students I get from Vancouver are, you can learn English in Vancouver, but students who study English in smaller cities, without a doubt, have superior English, better English. So if you're going to Canada for the purpose of studying English, really, if you're sincerely, your goal is to improve your English, why are you going to Vancouver or Toronto? There's so many Koreans and Asians. Grace, you bought it? You brought it or bought it? You brought it or you bought it? Subracha Sarkar, check the description of every video. Subscribe to the channel. You can find my WhatsApp links everywhere. Everywhere. Anfa, okay. Layla, I went to visit my friend last night, then I went back home late. All right. I went to visit my friend last night, then I went back home late. I went. Bought. You bought it? Well, I would have to watch it to know what it is. Hannah, I wanted to be an agent 0007 today, but your words teacher of all subjects. I want to say, Robin, it is an honor to know you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. A lot of people think, oh, he's only an English teacher. No, guys, I teach math, I teach science, I teach computers, I teach everything. So I studied education. I didn't study. Yeah, I've studied teaching English certificates, but my master's is education of how to teach. So it's not just English. I can teach many things. Ziad, what's the past participle form from? Form, read, and write. Ziad, that's an easy question. Why are you asking me? You can go on Google. 2 seconds. You want me to go on Google for you, Ziad? Read. Copy. Paste. Oh, it's too big. I'm not going to go on Google for the other. That's too easy, Ziad. Bring me difficult questions. Hannah, respect. Hannah, I respect you. Hannah is in one of my WhatsApp groups, and she is certainly loved by everyone and a leader. So I really appreciate Hannah's effort to help me make my WhatsApp groups a positive place. Because there's a lot of negative people. Hey, they come in and they bother everyone. We got to get them out. Florin, can you teach me the highest level in math, Robin? Florin, teaching is not necessarily knowing everything. Teaching is having the ability to check the information, learn it, and then try to make it easier for someone else to learn it. So Florin, if you said the highest level of math, okay, you would tell me what math you need, and I would learn that math. I would take the time to learn what you need to learn, and then I would teach it to you. So teaching, the teachers don't know everything, but good teachers know how to get the information and how to give the information. Ziad, no, but I love to hear from you. Ugh. Robinpedia. I'm a tool. I'm a tool, guys. You got a free tool every night. You got a free tool, a resource to help you understand English. So the best way to use me is the difficult stuff, the stuff you can't really understand. Because Google is a better teacher than me. And the dictionary and Google can teach better than me. Like Tika was asking about 4 and 2. There's so many example sentences on Google, and it would take too long for me to teach. But maybe on a Sunday lesson I could do that. So try to bring me really hard questions. I like those. Yeah, Layla, thank you. Yeah, if you enjoyed the live stream, please click like. Grace, wow, you can teach math, science, English, and everything. What a Renaissance man. Well, I will try to teach what you need, what anyone needs to learn. I have taught business in the past. I've taught business. And I'm not a businessman. I've taught science too at university level. I've taught science, biology to a freshman class. I had to read and study and prepare the material, and then I could teach it. Viral. Welcome, Viral. How to improve my vocabulary? Well, anyone who watches me, the best way to improve your vocabulary is read every day. Read books, read the internet, read a lot every day. Viral, I guarantee you, I promise you, if you read 20 to 30 minutes every day, your vocabulary will grow and you will know how to use those words. Atika, I need someone to talk to, someone to talk with. Which one is correct? Well, in that case, Atika, basically they're the same thing. Okay, a native speaker might use both, but in detail, I'm going to use the whiteboard. Can you see that? If you're on your phone, sorry. You guys don't see my pictures very often, so I hope you appreciate my drawing. I'm sure Florin is going to be doing a live stream of my terrible drawings. Oh, it's a little bit too close. We're not talking about kissing. They're too close. Put it over there. Give some hair. There. All right, so talk to, talk with. This is talking to. So we'll put Sam and Sally. Sam is talking to Sally. Sally's not talking. Sam's talking to Sally. Okay, Sam is talking with Sally. They're having a conversation. So technically that's the meaning talking to, talking with. But in this situation, native speakers will say, Sam is talking to Sally. So I would say don't worry about the difference in this case. To and with is almost the same. All right, I'm going to erase my terrible, terrible drawings. Don't ask me to teach art. Maybe that's something I can't teach. Teaching how to draw. Don't ask me to teach that. All right, let's move on. Subrata Sarkar. Excuse me, I wanted to be a teacher in English. What do you advise me to do? Well, if you want to be a teacher in English, I'll go back to the board here. These are certificates to get to help you become a language teacher in English. TESOL, some people pronounce that TESOL or TESOL, and CELTA. So these are certificates you can get to help you to become an English teacher. So certainly you should get these certificates. This one is easier and cheaper. This one is expensive and really difficult. I got my CELTA in London maybe 3 years ago. I went to London for 1 month to study CELTA. And I had been an English teacher, like I had a TESOL already, and I was an English teacher for many, many years. And then I went to study my CELTA in London, and that is like really hard. So it was a four week course, and I remember the first week, Monday to Friday, at the end of Friday after class, I started to cry. It was just so hard. It was really, really hard. So I recommend those if anyone wants to be an English teacher. Get those. Especially the Celta. This is like army style. Okay, Anfield by... Anfield's probably already gone. Wow, great. Grace, but we can't communicate with Google and dictionary, so you're better. Well, yeah, Grace, I like example sentences, but when people are asking, what does this word mean? I tend to go check it yourself. Read your unread books. Love from India, viral. I went to India 3 times. Ziad. Started to read and understand every word closely, and the book contains murder stories, so does that mean I need to read harder book? Ziad, again, your target is about 90-95% you understand. You understand most of the book. There's a little bit you don't understand. Okay, that's your target. So if you understand 100%, no, you don't need that book. And another factor, is it entertaining to you? Do you enjoy that book? If you enjoy it, keep reading it. Just keep reading it. Layla, thank you. Okay. Wait, I gotta pop up this chat. Let's see, there's a lot of questions today. Marathu Pandya, can you remove your cap one time, please? Well, that's not an English question, and most days I don't wear a hat. So you can watch a previous video, or you can come back tomorrow, Marathu, and you'll see no hat. Today is game day. Let me wear my hat in peace. Florin, yeah, Florin can teach art. Florin, I'm going to make a comic book of a simple conversation in a live stream. That sounds interesting, Florin. Hannah, what word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Short? That's my guess. Okay, Diallo, bye. Louis, how can I start thinking faster in English? Sometimes the words come slowly to my mind, especially when speaking. Like Louis, like everyone, you have to realize that speaking English is a skill. You have to understand the word skill, like your tennis skill. It's something you have to practice to develop. You keep practicing, and that skill will develop. It will get better, but you have to put in the time and effort. And this is one problem in Korea. They don't put in the time. They don't put in the time to properly bring their level from basic English to advanced. You know, sometimes they go to private schools, but really to improve English, if you sincerely want to improve your English every day, 1 hour every day, at least 1 hour every day, reading, writing, listening, speaking, 1 hour every day, minimum. If you're sincere, nobody is going to learn English less than that. You're not going to improve your English if you're putting in 2 or 3 hours a week. You put in 2 or 3 hours a week, you might keep the same level. You're not going up. If you want to go up, time and effort. So, Louis, to start thinking faster, put in more time, and I promise you, you'll get faster. Grace, to get Celta in London was expensive. Yes, it was very expensive. Florin, you can get Celta in any country. Yeah, Celta is in most major cities. So Grace, There's actually a Celta course in Seoul, but I didn't want to get the Celta course in Seoul because I got a business TESOL at Hanyang University, and I didn't want my resume having too much of Korea, or Canada or USA. So I decided, well, I'm going to get some certificate from England, and I went to Celta there, and it was really expensive, but I don't regret it. It was a wonderful time of my life, and it made me a better teacher. If I didn't get my Celta, I probably wouldn't be doing live streams now. Florin, you could get a Celta probably in Budapest. There's probably a Celta course. You don't have to be a native speaker for Celta. In my Celta course, there was about 20 teachers, and one of the best teachers was from Poland, and English was her second language. And she was a better teacher than me. Lewis, what literature book could I learn phrasal verbs or phrases? Every book in English has phrases, phrasal verbs. Yeah, haha, people don't like you wearing your cap. Why? I don't know. There's some resistance. One day I wear a cap, guys. Every other day is no cap. One day I wear a cap. For game day. Lewis, every book has phrasal verbs. Casual phrasal verbs. Every book. Especially if you, if you get a children's book like, what's it called? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That is full of slang, phrasal verbs. But it's a difficult book because it has a lot of slang and phrasal verbs. So if you're really interested in slang and phrasal verbs, I recommend that book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But that's hard. It's a hard book. Nowadays, yep. All right. Farhan 2. See you tomorrow. Okay. Grace, 1 hour every day I practice listening English at last because I am taking Robin's live stream. Yep, Grace, this is one way to practice listening to English, but this is not the best way to listen. You should listen because this is not authentic listening. I'm a teacher talking to students, so this is not a real situation. A real situation is listen to something a native speaker would listen to. Native speakers don't watch this video. So what would a native speaker listen to? Well, they would listen to another video. And you don't have to spend 1 hour a day listening, but you should spend 1 hour a day writing. Don't forget writing, Grace. Try to do some writing, speaking, send more voice notes. Which language your mother tongue? I'm English. I'm from Canada. Thank you, Lewis. Grace, it's a hard book. Yeah, it's past an hour. Yeah, I'll finish soon. Florin, you don't need Korean, Florin. You don't need Korean. Authentic. Remember, I always talk about these in every video. My Snoopy rig. These two words. This is the core of my philosophy. Authentic is real. Artificial is not real. This situation right now, guys, is not authentic. It's artificial situation. Now, what does that mean? Authentic is material that native speakers use. So what kind of book does a native speaker read? What kind of movies do native speakers watch? And the conversation is what kind of conversation would a native speaker have? So I really like authentic, and that's what I'm pushing you guys for. Authentic listening. Artificial. This is something over my 20 years I realized does not work. It does not work. Artificial is studying English in a classroom. If you're in the classroom environment, it's not going to work. It can work, but it's not a good method, in my opinion. Another teacher might disagree with me. So get out of the classroom, especially if you're level 2, 3, 4, you're getting higher level. You should not be in a classroom studying English. Also, studying grammar directly. What a waste of time. If you're studying a grammar book, no, read. If you're studying a vocabulary lists, no, this is not how native speakers learned. How did I learn grammar? How did I learn vocabulary? I did not study English grammar books. I never studied English vocabulary lists. So I want you guys to learn English exactly the same way I learned English. So, yeah. Sorry. I get passionate about that. All right. Abdul, thank you. All right, I'll finish up in 5 minutes, guys. So get in your... Oh, wow. This will be probably my longest live stream. Actually, it started very late today. Florin, start learning German in an authentic way. Lewis, is it because I haven't traveled abroad? Oh, I am worried that I haven't got so far for a dream in English. Well, Lewis... Motivation. You need a little more motivation. I will tell you, Lewis, English is very important. You might not think it's very important now, but in your future, I promise you, for everyone watching here, English will open up more doors, more opportunities in your life. Maruthu, I already answered that question today. Oh my gosh, Grace. You never go to a class. Oh, Grace, that's terrible if you thought you need to go to the private school. Grace, that would never help you. Grace, when you go to the Korean private schools, they are pretty good at, oh, you need this book. You got to buy our book so we make money. You got to take these classes for 3 months, 6 months so we make money. They're not going to tell you... They're not going to tell you the best way. They're going to tell you the way that makes them money. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Hana, Tide teacher teaches 2,000. Oh, this is a tongue twister. Tide teacher teaches 2,000 teenagers through TV trying to take true training. That's not a... That sentence is not correct. Grace, but you are teaching in the class and you earn money. But especially Koreans only trust this. That's why Koreans don't speak English. They trust the artificial. When I don't do private classes anymore, but when I did private classes, every student, well, where's our book? And I'm like, we're not using a book. And like, we need a grammar book or something. Because in Koreans thinking, they trust the artificial, the classroom, the book. That's what they trust. And that is why they don't speak English. They'll study grammar, 20, 30 years they'll study grammar. And then when I tell them, well, the problem is you're studying grammar. They never believe me. All right, thank you, Layla, as always. Grace is making me passionate tonight. Shiham, why do you live in Korea? Well, Korea pays good money for teachers. Grace, you're already very high level. You can be an English teacher. All right, Florent. Marthru, can you tell me your phone number? Well, if you join WhatsApp, you can find my phone number. If you join the links there in WhatsApp, but I never answer my phone. So good luck. What outlets could a degree in English literature have? Well, Lewis, I don't know about your area, but I grew up in Canada. I graduated from university. My major was English literature. Yeah, true. In Canada, everyone speaks English. So I understand English literature might not have many choices to get a job. But I did have the ability to come to Korea to teach English. And also a lot of classes I learned from, studying English literature made me who I am. It's a part of me. And I think, a lot of my success in life is because I studied English literature. So Lewis, it's hard for me to comment because I don't know your situation and I don't really want to give you bad advice, but learning English opens doors, guaranteed. Learning English literature, maybe not. Yeah, Florent, first artificial. Most people start learning something artificial but they don't know when to switch to authentic. Maruthu, you ask a lot of questions. I'm not married. Maruthu, why don't you introduce yourself? Grace, no, I can't be an English teacher. I suck at it. No, Grace, you can. No. I teach Korean, Grace. I've taught a lot of people Korean. I suck at Korean, but I can still teach level 0, level 1. I can teach Korean. Lewis, what do you think about artificial intelligence robots getting to dominate us? I didn't think about that, Lewis. I don't know about AI. Subrata Sarkar, I am really not able to locate your WhatsApp group link. Can you, what? You're not trying. It's under every video on my site. It's under there. WhatsApp. It's everywhere, Subrata. I don't have it right now, Subrata, so just check the description. Florin, how literature helped your life? Well, Florin, I read a lot of books, and when you read a lot of books, you learn many things. Can vocabulary be taught by your way? Nobody should be teaching vocabulary, Hee-jung. You should just be reading every day. You read every day, you will learn the vocabulary quicker than vocabulary lists. You got it, Hee-jung. I've taught hundreds of students my ways. This is real, guys. I teach my students. If a student comes to me, Robin, I need to learn English, or I need to go to America, or I need a TOEFL test, or I need a TOEIC test, right away, whatever program I start is immediately getting them into authentic. Studying grammar and vocabulary lists, you'll never speak English. Never speak English. Never. You will never be close to fluent. There's nobody fluent who learned from just studying grammar and vocabulary lists. Korea is the best country to be an English teacher. Yes. Yes. Then can you be a Korean teacher for Florin? No. Because I wouldn't help Florin because Florin doesn't need to learn Korean. If Florin was in Korea and he needed to work, he had a purpose, he had a reason to learn Korean, I would help Florin. But right now, Florin is just a hobby. And, I have to give a lot of free time just for a hobby. So I'm not going to help Florin in that way. But you, maybe Grace and Ari, you like to practice or share, helping Florin learn Korean is a way to improve yourself and how you teach and understand what a student is. But for me, Florin doesn't have a need to learn Korean, so I can't really give him my time. But Florin, if you ever had a job and you needed to learn Korean, I would help you all day. Maruthu, yeah, I teach daily. You can see the schedule, although the schedule might change next week. Lewis, what's the hardest book in English to read and understand even for a native English speaker? The two hardest books in English are the two most popular books. The most popular English book is the Bible, and that's really hard to read. And the second would be the works of Shakespeare, and that's really hard to read. So those are the two most popular books, but they're also the two most difficult books. So if you're reading the Bible or Shakespeare, it's hard for native speakers. Grace, who was the best student to you? I know Hyungwoo. Do you have another best student you ever met? I have lots of best students, Grace. I have lots of best students. Yeah, the best students I've had, they probably went to America or Canada. And they talk to me at least once a year. I talk to all my students over the years who are very successful. Hyungwoo is my friend, so that's why I talk about Hyungwoo the most. He's not just like my other good students are still just students, and we have a student-teacher relationship, and I'm very proud of them. But Hyungwoo is more of my friend. Yeah, he's a student, but I like to talk to that guy. And Grace, you're my friend. Everyone here is my friend. Yeah. Grace, everyone here study English or Spanish. All right, I got to finish up this live stream. This has been the longest live stream. Wow. Almost 2 hours. Tomorrow's lesson is grammar about gerunds. Very important lesson tomorrow. And then I might change my schedule. Because this schedule is a little difficult for me. Because writing and pronunciation, games and grammar, 4 days a week, I have to prepare a lot. And that's a little too much for me. So I might choose easier topics. Yes, Grace, to verb, ing. Yeah, Layla. So you guys are crazy for watching me for 2 hours. I don't understand why you watch me for 2 hours on a Saturday. Well, I thank you very much. Yeah, but good news, the last 3 days, I've only been able to sleep 4 hours a night. So tonight, I can go to sleep. I don't have to wake up early. Tomorrow, I'm very excited about getting to bed and sleeping. Grace, 24 hours, I can watch you. Well, Grace, it's funny you say the 24 hours I can watch you, because I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour live stream as kind of promotion. I please don't watch me 24 hours, but I was thinking if I did one 24-hour live stream, that I would be able to attract a lot of new subscribers, because that's kind of a promotional thing. Come see the teacher for 24 hours. I don't know. Need time for that. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll finish up. I see we had a lot of new people today, so that's good. Be sure to like this video. Oh, geez, I've been talking 2 hours. And back to my commercial over here. Support. I want to bring more teachers. I was talking to Esther. She's very close to getting her live stream. We're still figuring out some technical problems. Yeah, this is the commercial. And anyway, please comment, like the videos. Yeah, it's a little difficult to help Esther because she's not here, and I have to teach her technical stuff from far away. So I send her some videos, and I send her some files, and we're getting close. We're getting close to fixing and getting her ready for a live stream. So hopefully next week with Esther teacher. I really hope so. All right, guys. Thank you all. Well, here, if someone has a link to the WhatsApp group, well, there's a specific WhatsApp. Oh, here's a link. I got a link here. If that person's still around, join the WhatsApp group. That's not for you or Florin or Grace or Layla. That's for the new people. They should join that group. All right. See you guys. Thank you.